Hi, I'm Isaiah, your first ever host for this series, Daily Encounters with Timberlake Church. Now this series is aimed towards navigating the weird and the awkward, but overall common daily interactions that we have. And so today's topic is about people who are struggling, people who are experiencing homelessness, who could be taking on life's punches in ways that we can't even imagine. Now what I do know, right out the gate, is that you and me, we've both walked by or drove by and said, oh, I think that person looks homeless, or I think that person is homeless. Maybe we've only thought it, maybe we have said it, but I hope that that judgy kind of like statement that we think or actually even say churns your stomach just as much as it does mine, because we know that we're putting someone into a box or misrepresenting them, because there's more to that life than just this image that we see. And so what I'd like to share with you first is a story about my friend who was just on his way home from work. Now he's waiting at the bus stop and he's got this classic outfit on. He's wearing overalls and raincoat, and when I say classic, it's classic for him. He's got dirt on all over him as well, and electrical tape caught on different places. And I mean, he is an electrician. So he's coming home from a hard day's work and he sees the right bus at the end of the street. He knows it's the right one because there's the name of the bus or where the street is, or you know what I mean, posted right on the forehead. So he knows it's the right one. As it approaches, he makes eye contact with the bus driver, and the bus driver doesn't even hesitate as he passes him by. And now he's sitting there like, what happened? And he looks around him and he's really the only one there, and he's looking a little rugged, so he's thinking, did the bus driver just assume that I'm experiencing homelessness or something like that? Now, my friend is someone who spends a lot of time with people who are experiencing homelessness and even goes out of his way to support them. So he's heard stories before of people waiting at the bus stop who are experiencing homelessness, and the bus driver sees them and intentionally passes them by, just based on how they look. Now, while my friend might have been misrepresented, I do think that it is unfair of us to misrepresent people by saying that that person looks homeless or that person is homeless, because there's more to the story than what we're seeing. Well, I wonder if you've noticed something. I've said it a few times now, but there's a huge difference between saying that someone is homeless or looks homeless and saying that someone is experiencing homelessness. Well, I want to say this word for word because I'm proud of how I wrote it. Anyone can experience homelessness, and the people we see who are really just are anyone. They're just going through hard times in ways that is easy for us to observe. So as a Christian, I think Jesus, who all around was a stand-up guy, would do this. He would say that people are experiencing homelessness because it allows us to acknowledge the potential that we see in that person as well. Here's some Bible verses if you want to look more into who Jesus is and what he has taught. And I mean, this is a short video, so this isn't the perfect amount of information about better acknowledging people who are experiencing homelessness, but we have navigated a new way to perceive people experiencing homelessness, and now we can start better practicing that today. So let's change the narrative. They're not just homeless, they're experiencing homelessness. And if you're a Christian or just someone who's trying to learn how to be a better person in general, check out Jesus, because he is the greatest example of how to show grace in a loving way to anyone. Thanks so much for watching. Again, my name is Isaiah, and this is the Daily Encounters YouTube series for Timberlake Church. One of a few episodes that we'll offer, but also with more content to look forward to overall. So please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.